Hello again, YouTube, and welcome to a fun Baccarat game to play. It's called Coin Flip Baccarat. We are betting that the casino will have a very difficult time trying to match our very random coin flips. Heads represents a banker bet, and tails will represent a player bet. Now, banker-player wagering is very similar to a flip of a coin, except for the overwhelming downside of betting on a banker bet because of the 5% commission. The absolute odds of winning any given hand in Baccarat is roughly 45.8%, depending on how many decks of cards are in the shoe and where the cut card is located in the shoe. It's essential to recognize the limitations of pattern recognition in a game fundamentally driven by chance. Combining pattern recognition with a well-rounded strategy, understanding the house edge, and practicing disciplined bankroll management will help you enjoy Baccarat greatly. So don't go down that rabbit hole of pattern chasing. Baccarat is mostly a game of luck, so patterns don't always predict what will happen next. It's important to know that just looking for patterns will not guarantee you winning at all. Now, here are the rules of Coin Flip Baccarat. 8-step Super Martingale money management system. It's a hit and run. That's your betting progressions. And start your betting at the beginning of a bead road. Stop after each win and find a new table and start betting at the beginning of a new bead road. Total buy-in, $624 for low rollers. Now let's start to play Coin Flip Baccarat live. Okay, let's start playing Coin Flip Baccarat. It's very fun, and I have in front of me the coin flipper, and we're going to flip 6 coins now. So let's start. Now remember, the tails is player and heads is banker. So we have 2 players, 3 players, a banker, a player, and a banker. So that's the first 6. If need be, you would then flip 2 more if you lost 6 in a row. So we're going to play on this table for Derek. He is the dealer, so let's join. So the first bet is going to be $2. And that's going to be on heads. And we're waiting for the new bead road. We have 1 more to go. Okay, so banker wins that one. 1 more hand and we can start our betting process. And it would be $2 on player. If you lose, $4 on player. If you lose that, $8 on player. Then 17 banker, 35 player, and then 71 on banker. So let's see what happens. If we lose all of those, we have 2 emergency flips. So we have a 2 player, 7 banker. Doesn't matter who wins or loses this hand. And that's a banker win. So our bet is going to be $2 on player. So remember, the tails, player, heads, banker. This would be number 7 if we have to go there. It would be a banker bet. Okay, let's go. We have 0 player, 9 banker. It looks like banker takes that one. So our next bet is $4 on player. Okay, so the whole trick of this is challenging the casino to match my 8 coin flips in a row. Now let's see if they can do that. It's very difficult, but let's see if that's even possible. It's possible, anything's possible, but let's see if they can do it. So we have 5 player, and banker wins that one as well. So the next bet is going to be $8 on player. So we lost the first 2 coin flips, which were player-player. Came out banker-banker. This one's also a player bet. $8 on player. 4 player. 6 banker, 4 player, 6 banker, and we have 8 players, so that's a win. Okay, great. Now, the next step is to clear the board, pull up 6 more coins. So we have a player, a banker, another banker, another banker, and a player. So that's going to be our 6 coin flips with 2 more as an emergency. The 7th would be a player. Now let's look for another table in a fresh bead road. We have them right here with Derek. So let's join Derek's table. Okay, so after this hand, he's got 1 more hand and we can start a new bead road. So he's got 6 for the banker, 0 for player, and banker's going to win that. Again, it doesn't really matter. He's got 1 more hand and we can start our progression betting. And our first bet is going to be $2 on player. $2 on player. Very simple system. Anybody can do this. And that's 9 player, natural 9 player wins. Okay, so our bet is going to be $2 on player. So we have $2 on player. If we lose, 4 on banker, that loses 8 on banker, then 17 on banker, 35 on banker, 71 on player. If all those lose, we have 2 more we can pick from, 2 more coins. So we have 0 for the player, 7 banker, and looks like the banker's going to win that one. So our next bet is going to be $4 on banker, because we have a banker or heads as a banker on the second bet. So our next progression is $4. And let's see what happens. Unfortunately, we have to pay a commission on this, which I hate. We have 1 player, 9 banker, 8 player, and player wins. 8 over 3. Our next bet is going to be $8 on banker. Okay, let's see what happens here. Then if that loses, we have a $17 bet on banker. And banker does win that. Very cool. All right, let's find another table. So let's clear this board. Okay, we're going to pick another 6 coin flips. That's a banker, heads banker, tails player, head banker, and we have a tails player. Okay, cool. And if we need to, the 7th bet would be a player bet. So let's find another table. We want to pick a fresh bead road. And let me see where we are. Looks like we have Ralph. His table is almost ready. Let's click the commission. Let's join his table. He just had a banker win. Okay. So we've got 2 more hands to go, and we can start our progression betting, which will start with $2 on banker. It's a lot of fun to play, and so far, I mean, we really haven't been threatened at all. If it's for low rollers, your total buy-in is 624. Okay, so this is the last hand. Now you can try and mix and match any type of money management you like. You can start with $1, you can start with $5, whatever your buy-in and bankroll will allow you. But for today, we're starting with a $2 bet. Okay, so banker's going to win that. Okay, we're starting our new bead road. So it's going to be $2 on banker. We have 0 player, 3 banker, 5 player, and we have a banker win with a natural 8. So won that one. Let's try one more. It's lots of fun. Let's clear this board and let's flip 6 new coins. We have a head banker, tails player, heads banker, heads banker, tails player, and we have another tails player. The 7th bet would be a banker if need be. So let's find another table. It's fun and easy. Hard to make a mistake. Okay, so let's see where we are here. Let me see, we have a, and by the way, new shoes are fine. So this is a new shoe, and this is a little behind. That's behind the 8 ball there. So let's see how this table's doing. Let me see where we are there. Oh, too late. Just missed that one. That would have been a win. Let's try and find another table. And it looks like we're going to have to wait a little bit longer. Let me see. Well, this table only has 2 hands in. This one has 2 hands in, 2 hands in, 3 hands in, and that's Ralph's table, which is fine. This is 2 hands in, 3 hands in. Let's wait for Derek's table. He has 3 hands in going on his 4th hand. So let's join Derek's table. He was kind to us before. So he's got 2 more hands to go, and then we can start. And our first bet's going to be a banker bet. So that's 2 banker, 4 player, 8 banker. Then 17, 35, and 71 if need be. So we have 1 player. Now it's a 9 player, 8 banker. Player's going to take that one down. Doesn't really matter. We don't start betting until the next bead road. Just want to make sure that we're on top of everything. We know our next bet in case of a loss. We don't want to make any human error, no mistakes. It's difficult to make a mistake, but it's certainly possible. So I like to always double check my next bet in case of a loss. So we have a 2 player, and we have a 3 banker, and a 9 player. Looks like player will win, player does. So let's get ready to bet. So our first bet's going to be $2 on banker. There you go, $2 on banker. And of course the next bet, if we lose, will be a $4 bet on player. The buffalo, the tail, is a player. Here we go. 7 player, 7 banker, reduced to 3, reduced to 1 on banker. What's going to happen here? 3 and 5 looks like the banker does win that. And it's a great system. So anyway, I believe you understand how this all works. You can actually download the coin flipper from your iOS or Android. It's very easy to play. So I want to thank you for watching, and please subscribe. Thank you.